Hmm. All right, I understand. Just someone
And
to, renege on a gift. I get it. I get it.
that was never a gift. I said borrow.
Oh, for all of 30 seconds. Thank you. You're so magnanimous.
It's been 2 minutes.
Oh, I didn't realize you had turned your fire staff into a fucking stopwatch.
Ugh.
Jesus, they're like Shinji and Asuka.
Oh no, that is bad.
Yeah, but who's who? That's the question.
No, Hero is gonna end up
I
strangling
think they're
Felina
just
one of
both
these.
Asuka.
No, I feel.
Okay.
But yeah,
So,
Hero has an idea what to do with this
yeah.
mud. It's mud, yes.
Yep.
So what is mud? What does mud consist of?
Is this a
Exactly.
philosophical question?
What if Hero were to try and freeze it?
It would be cold mud.
Actually, could Hero's ice make it so cold, freezing that he could try and smash it? Well, actually, Oh, I have an idea. Hey Neo,
Yeah.
I'm looking at my forge. If I added piercing too, would we say that means it's really sharp?
Yeah.
Yeah, Hero is gonna make a big ass sword. No, yeah,
Whoa.
and he's gonna start.
Felina's like, wait, please. Oh, for the love of Hero.
What?
Why do you have a giant sword? Is it for the reason I think it is?
I'm gonna cut it.
I mean, first of all, like, I slicing through stuff's like, my whole thing. You didn't need to get rid of the fire torch. Secondly, that seems
Here,
a bit like
Hero
if I
show.
were some ancient 1,000-year-old undisturbed being on the other side of the door and I saw a giant sword slicing through, I would be a bit,
Oh, Heroes has already
defensive.
put. Heroes already put the
doing
sword.
Hero,
through.
no!
It's time to drown in mud. Time to die.
Hero,
Yeah,
for the
no.
love of it, please let me.
Angelo is just like standing outside the mud and his head is cut off.
I want to try and sight beyond this door before Hero, acts rashly.
The idea what I'm thinking what Hero he do, he's doing what Qui-Gon Jinn did in episode
Qui-Gon
1.
Jinn died.
No, I'm talking before he died. He's just
He was doing stuff right up until the moment of his death.
I'm talking about he just put it in and like he's trying to cut a circle in it.
Oh, okay.
Can I, before he does that, can I do an action?
Sure.
I want to sight, now that we're like down here, this is another place. I want to sight beyond.
Okay.
This room. That. And okay.
Wait,
Ask
actually-
one. Are there any good ways through? Before,
Oh wait,
I think you should just
Looking
let him
around-
do it. I think it would be funnier.
So
I think
as Hero stabs into this thing, Angelo
wait.
and Sylvana have to step back as they see a large sword come through.
Yeah.
Felina, you're looking around.
Yeah.
You see an indent in the wall. That's connected to the mud up at the entrance. That you can put your hand on.
Yeah, Felina does that.
Okay, so as you're trying to cut through, this mud is giving you heavy resistance, Hero.
Yeah,
But like you're going full man strength on this, and then suddenly, the mud just starts to shake, and then immediately starts parting itself.
Oh, Hero falls forward. Whoa, poof.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, and the entrance is open.
Oh man,
Hero. Good
it
work.
was more effective. Oh, thanks.
Yeah, you really, you sure did it, buddy.
That was more effective than I thought it would be.
Yeah, it sure was.
Don't now. Yeah, Angelo's like, he steps forward cautiously, just like, I hope this doesn't collapse back inwards while I'm on my way down.
I mean, I can always teleport you all out.
Well, that's reassuring.
Should I
Anything?
keep the kids out here?
Probably.
Yes, Scott. Yes, Scott.
I'm
You
not
should.
even.
All right.
We're just delving into an unrelated mud pit, as we do.
Meanwhile, the kids are playing in the mud.
Oh no, we've lost 6 already. He should probably activate that shield just to keep them in, not to.
Scott is like, I need some me time.
Sticks his head in the mud.
Oh no, we're gonna come out and Scott has opened like a fucking mud bath with them and they found cucumbers and shit.
Oh, if we could negotiate with this mud, we could have a mud bath going. I'm not sure why we wouldn't just work with not alive mud, but...
You know, it's a selling point.
Oh yeah, it's the gimmick. Anyway, yeah, I head down into the cave, into the mud.
Look, Angelo, books!
Wow.
You're a nerd.
Thank you.
Let's go ahead.
No, but like, yeah, no, Hero does say, look, Angelo, we found books in here.
This is a currently explored area. This is the entrance cave. This is over
What's
here.
the entrance cave? I don't think you're on the right layer to click.
Oh. Hehehe. This is the entrance cave.
Okay.
This is the initial room, and there's a long hallway. Dark over here, and this room's also getting quite dim towards that area because there's just the 2 torches over here.
Yeah. Hero once again makes a fire staff. Oh.
So yes, looking around, Sylvana's like, so you found some kind of old library?
These books are at least 1,000 years old, could be older, but but that also doesn't guarantee, like, for all we know, this library might be, say, 600 years old and the books were already ancient when they were put in. We can't know that for sure, but it does certainly imply, a good chance that this place is over 1,000 years old.
And it's been covered up by mud.
Yeah.
Mud.
I mean, hey, we had a whole ocean of the stuff at one point. Maybe it's connected to that. Can I do a spout lore about the history of the Mud Ocean?
Sure.
Boom.
The Mud Ocean was the first records of the ocean being turned to mud. The legends say that it was turned to mud in the 7th Age, which would have been several thousand years ago.
Okay.
And that it effectively cut off Hemlock from the rest of the world until people could develop technology to develop, faring, the type of crafts to traverse it. And the people who lived here in the early days of that adapted, had to, live with the mud. Basically became very adept at it.
Right. I mean, who knows? This could have something to do with it. I mean, that was thousands and thousands of years ago. So I was able to place, like, how old the language was. Is the language definitely more recent than the Mud Ocean forming, though?
Yes,
or could it? Okay,
a lot more.
Yeah. But this would be, I mean, the Mud Ocean turned a long time before, like, Common had even reached this point. These books aren't that old.
Still, it's an interesting find, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, Angelo
Can
just,
I tell what these books are about?
Angelo just starts peeking through the books, but he's probably not versed to read, like, ancient languages.
I mean, they're decipherable. You just have to they're just kind of hard to read.
Oh, okay.
It's like reading Chaucer.
Right.
Yeah.
These might be valuable to someone.
I mean, I think they're cool. Felina has already, like, put a few books into her bag, that she thought were interesting.
Let's see, what
Can I
does this say?
take a bag of books from here, actually? With, like,
Sure.
a minus it. Cool. Nice.
Let's see, what does this one say?
Actually, yeah. Could
Dear
could I
pest-
refill my uses of bag of books? 'Cause I've had one for a bit.
Sure you can.
Yeah, nice.
Dear pesky plumbers, the Koopalings and I have taken the princess to one of our 7 hotels.
It's a precursor to the GameCube.
Looks like this place goes in deeper. Should we just...
Maybe we should leave
have
it.
kids to bring to the city.
Yeah,
That's a
the
point.
kids.
Would be useless if we get lost cave diving while we have a bunch of kids with us. We'll jot it down on the map and we'll come here when we have a bit of leisure time.
Yeah.
And yeah, Felina, you have the sense that the presence you felt is
Yeah.
deeper in.
Yeah. No, yeah, there's definitely something deep in there. And, probably for the best we don't get involved with that
Actually,
for now.
how are we going to close this place up when we leave?
Oh no, I cut the mud.
No, don't worry about it. I'm 73% sure that, like, it shouldn't be hard to close.
But how, Felina? I cut the mud.
You sure did, buddy. Anyways,
Yeah.
are we headed out?
Yeah. Let's keep moving.
Yeah, Felina tries to, using the same, like, mud button, I guess, or, like it tries to, like, close up the wall pushing into the right indent in the mud.
Is this good?
To see if that works to close it.
Yeah, it does start to close
Cool.
it.
Neat.
And you just hurry out before it does?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yep. Alright.
See?
Alright, you're out.
Easy peasy.
Nice.
Nice.
That brings into question a lot of things,
Like what?
like how. No, don't worry.
And we'll
I'm
place
curious.
that.
It's really
Right.
not
Like-
important.
I mean, nothing's important in the grand scheme of things if you zoom out enough, Things are only important if you decide they are.
Well, I've decided it's not important to give this fort away.
You should be glad I'm nice and not just gonna, like, hop into your head to read your thoughts, Angelo.
That's freaky.
Just pointing out, I can do that, and I'm choosing not to respect your mind's privacy. I just,
I appreciate that.
good.
Okay, so
And we
you're
come out
gonna
and all.
continue on with your journey then
Yeah.
Yeah.
to Osprey.
Oh yeah. When we come out, all the kids are fucking covered in mud, and Scott is like lying face first in the
Yes,
mud.
yeah. Scott's been like, oh, thank God. I was running out of reasons for that they couldn't go in.
Oh no, I like to think that they are in the process of burying Scott, who's lying face down in the mud.
Why couldn't they? Might have been educational for them. Like what are you, like a field
Well,
trip?
because what was in there? What was in there?
Books.
Books.
You like
Oh,
reading,
book.
kids?
Not what our teacher assigns.
Oh, see, you're gonna grow up stupid, like him,
What?
pointing at Hero.
What?
Reading's important. It helps you
I-
expand your minds and horizons without having to go anywhere.
I've read books.
Yeah, you don't know that he didn't just wind up like that anyway.
Thanks.
No, that's a fair point. Some people are, it's you got to know what to read too. But like, you can't just read what your teacher tells you. But there's usually a reason your teacher might not learn what your teacher wants you to learn. But
Felina, are you gonna recommend them books?
look, kids, the real value of school isn't what your teacher can teach you. Because if your teacher was smart, they probably wouldn't. They'd probably have a better career path. The real value of school is outsmarting your teacher, because that pushes your limits and makes you need to be able to surpass your teacher.
Well,
That's the real goal, kid.
Felina
Oh
really
my.
subscribes to those who can't teach.
Yeah. You don't see me teaching people how to be, you don't see me as a professional burglar instructor.
What she doesn't understand is that those who can do were taught.
What does it say about Hero, who is doing before he teaches?
I mean, has he been that successful with his doing?
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
no, he's committed some crimes.
Yeah, but we've also
He's told
insteadly
some
learned
lies.
that crimes are irrelevant to doing good.
Okay, so Angelo,
Yes.
it's your turn to roll a 3d12
Oh boy, why?
because
Oh,
you've
'cause-
encountered a danger
Oh my,
That
been,
the scout
that's been
did not
sitting in the
get-
bank for a
that the-
while.
that the scout did not get the jump on. So you're
Yeah.
going to be surprised by it.
196.
Mm-mm.
It's a motherfucking dragon. No, actually,
Oh.
we're gonna encounter a powerful rat.
All right. Let's see. Roll a d12.
Alrighty.
All right.
A powerful rat named O'Malley.
Always
You're getting your
O'Malley.
wires crossed.
O'Malley
Alright,
is
now
a
roll me another d12.
O'Malley is a powerful rat.
I encounter 3 O'Malleys.
God, imagine if there were three O'Malleys. How fast would they start trying to betray each other?
Alright. And now. What the fuck?
Sorry, I was looking at something.
My gosh.
You're generating things.
Yeah.
Guy had a
Okay.
snowball thrown at him. It was funny.
Alright. Give me one more d12.
Alrighty. Give me another 3, baby. Damn it.
Alrighty. So, as you're walking along away from this place, you're, sort of stepping through, more muddy terrain as you're keeping up to the north. And
Is Felina
that
like ahead again on scouting?
I kind of got the impression she wasn't at this point.
it's up to her.
Yeah, I feel like she's just with the kind of
Okay.
like forgot about scouting,
Okay.
after all that.
Yep. And at some point as you're stepping through the mud, Angelo, you make a step that squelches a bit. The squelch turns into a bit of a screech.
Oh. Yeah, Angelo
And so-
Angelo kind of like... Well, he doesn't lift his foot up, he just starts levitating. He like...
Yeah, and suddenly out of the mud pops a one-eyed sort of like earthen mud snake.
Oh. Yeah, Angelo flies a good, foot up and kind of, turns down to get a look at it.
Yeah,
Elena's
it immediately
eyes
turns
Oh, go-
itself back, and knocks its head back, then forward, and belches out a noxious brown fog.
I want to sweep that fog away with an air blast.
Scott immediately summons the ring around him and the kids.
Yeah, I'm going to I'm gonna try and blow that fog away with some air.
All right, roll it.
No more rolling twice and taking worst and -1.
Yeah, that fog gets. Yeah, that fog is completely diverted out, away from you and your companions.
Yeah, blowing it away from the party.
Yeah.
Yeah, and God, how big is this thing?
It's about your size.
Oh
It's
God,
about. It's like yeah.
that's pretty big.
Yeah.
Angelo gives a shout for the rest of the party, and I'm gonna try and fucking.
I guess less like a snake. It's more like a worm.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't have
Oh, I was gonna
head.
say because like with the snake, Felina was gonna be like, "Oh, hi there" in
No. Yeah,
snake,
it's,
but
it's more
no.
like a worm. Yeah.
Okay, never mind
Not
then.
a snake. Not a
I'm
snake.
gonna give this thing a zap. Hit it with
Alrighty.
the old black magic.
A SAP 64.
Black magic. I'm gonna. Oh, yeah, I pick my tags first. Choose 2 tags and roll in. Well, elemental and debilitating. Obviously, electricity.
Yep.
I'm trying to stun this thing. Hit it with a big old jolt. Yeah. All right.
Alrighty.
And,
Roll your damage. Was it a -2, right, on damage?
I think it's D8 minus. D8. Yeah, it's D8 -1.
-1.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
it's -2
elemental
for
doesn't take away
2
damage.
targets.
Debilitating does.
I thought it's -2 is 2 targets, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, it recoils a bit, but it's not as effective as you would think because the lightning just kind of sort of, courses down into the earth.
Hmm.
Yeah, and it just immediately and just like after a bit, like it's going to lunge at you, but you have time to act.
I'm trying to think what to do with that. Well, I guess I'm gonna fly up. I'm gonna just fly above the damn thing.
All right, yeah, you fly up and it just kind of snaps at the air, and then immediately just turns its head around and like looks around and then looks at Felina.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
And Hero and just starts and again readies like rumbles before belching forth its brown gas again.
Okay, would this hit Felina?
This would hit Felina, yeah.
Okay, Hero is gonna run it. Hero is running at her. He grabs her and and he's gonna try and grab her and teleport.
All right. Roll dex.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay. What you wind up doing is basically, in your haste, the mud is very slippery. You can grab her and teleport out of the way of the out of the gas, but you're basically tackling her into the mud.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, Felina, this thing starts to belch out gas towards you, and then you're immediately tackled from the side. Felina? Em, are you there?
Oh, my mic was muted. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Felina, she's not, particularly, doesn't seem impressed or, belching gas. She's, a fast, nimble acrobat. She can roll and jump and pounce out of the way, no problem. And she's, all confident, and then suddenly is tackled into the mud by Hero.
And then
And-
teleports away.
Yeah,
And then
not happy
teleported
about
away.
it.
Yeah.
Hero just goes, "Are you okay?"
What the fuck?
Sylvana draws her blade.
What the hell was that
just
for?
goes to chop at it.
I was saving you.
You are saving me from the cloud of gas slowly moving towards us. That definitely wasn't faster than, even a mild jog, much less, all things. Saving me by just sort of getting me dirty, I guess, and tackling me.
Yes. I didn't mean to tackle you.
You did. It sure looked like it. It's kind of hard to accidentally tackle someone
know-
from a standstill.
Most people say thank you.
So Sylvana chops at it, and just to see, and like her sword gets caught in it a little bit, and she has to kick off of it as it turns its attention to her, and she faces it down. Angelo, you want to do anything?
Yeah, while it's got its attention, Angelo's gonna like basically fly around the back, put hands on the back of it, and I'm just gonna basically continue with the not the electricity. Need something else. You know what? This is a terrible idea. I got a really terrible idea, and I'm gonna go with it.
Oh.
I'm gonna fucking pull some fucking bullshit anime shit. I think if it's in the ground, my electricity doesn't work, so I just have to get it out of the ground. So
Oh,
I'm gonna fly down, and I am basically, I'm not sure how to describe quite what I'm gonna do, but basically fly down to the ground, figure out this thing's still somewhat burrowed underneath the ground, right? Like it's not all the way up. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna like put my hands like to it, grab it, and basically, I don't know, create like a vacuum seal underground, which then explodes outwards to just try and uproot the thing.
All right, roll cast a spell.
Yeah. And by the way, when I'm talking like blow it out of the ground, I'm talking like I'm gonna launch this fucking thing.
Yeah.
Like it's going up if this spell works. And it's not above a 12, so not beyond limitation. Not beyond limitation, not beyond what was it?
Not beyond consequence.
Yeah, it's not beyond consequence. I'm trying to remember what fucking move it was that gave it on a +12. It's fucking amazing. No problem.
That's Spellweaver.
the one who knocks, I think.
No, it's Spellweaver.
Oh no, that's sorry.
Should I? All right, I'm gonna leave this to the group. Should I have it? Actually, no. I'm gonna take -1 on going to int until you have a few minutes to clear your head, because I just want this. I do just want this to work.
You gotcha.
Yeah, I just want this one to fucking go. So it's just gonna... Angelo just kind of like focuses underground, focuses on its tunneling, on its thing, creates like a big vacuum seal of... like suctions all the air into a point, and then outwards. Boom. Fucking
Ooh. Yeah, there's just the blood shoots out, and yeah, this thing's body is uprooted. It is just like a large mud worm,
and
as it is sort of completely launched up into the air with a screech.
Alright. now it's not... Now electricity can really hurt this thing. That's my logic, as Angelo, like, is... I'm fucking stealing Spotlight. I'm gonna fucking go for it anyway.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Angelo's gonna now just fly up after it and just gonna try and put everything into a fucking punch. Like...
This feels like a Dragon Ball move.
Yeah, Angelo flies up after it, and I'm gonna black magic. Elemental and forceful.
Alright. You guys are
I'm
juggling
just gonna... Hero will find this fucking really cool.
Oh dear. Well, on a 7 to 9, choose one. Actually no, that's a 6. No, because I already had the -1 ongoing.
Oh, that's right. Because of the cast, that's right. Yeah. Okay, so you charge up your lightning, and you get it in a punch, but like again, the lightning just kind of courses through it, and it bristles, and then it just looks at you, and then just sinks its body into your fist before wrapping around you.
Uh-oh.
And deciding to force you to the ground by just getting extremely heavy.
Well, it's gonna fall back down to the ground, so that'll be fun.
Yep. So yeah, you're now falling like a brick.
Uh-oh. Help.
Oh yeah, Hero sees this and he's gonna try and teleport up to save him, and then try and land by teleporting down.
Okay, so as you're doing that, so yeah, you do. Okay, roll wisdom.
Yeah, he just goes, "Oh shit!" Like, obviously he thought that was the coolest shit, but yeah, he's gonna say, "Oh
Until
my."
it backfired.
There you go. All right, yeah, you
Nice.
did it. Yeah, you managed to get Angelo out of the thing's snare as it lands back in the ground.
Yeah, Hero just goes, "Angel, that was the sickest shit I've seen."
And it starts like writhing around and gathering more dirt into itself.
Well, it would have been better if I actually finished it off. Come on, we've still got work to do.
Silavana backs up Felina and she looks at you and says, "Felina, do you have any idea what that thing is?
Can I spout lore on it?
You've read a bestiary.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, you've read up about these things. That's a lesser earth elemental.
Cool.
So it sort of just has all the properties of the dirt, which might explain why the lightning has been having a dulled effect on it.
Yeah. See, what you're doing is using electric type moves against a ground type Pokemon, and that, I mean, unless you go attack the horn, it's not. Hmm. Hmm. And it seems to be gathering more dirt, so that's probably not good. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, sure does. And she draws her blade again and just says, "Well, nothing there about steel."
I mean, you could try that. It's not like it has organs or blood. I don't know. I mean, I would think logically maybe something more concussive or explosive might work better. Something that, really gets through. Or hell, I mean, it's mud, but like, add enough water and mud will eventually just be dirty water, not earth anymore. Like, could do something with that. We gotta.
I have an idea.
I'm sure you do.
And she dashes forward. Do you have a different idea, Angelo or Hero?
No.
Not really. Guess I could. Hmm. I'm gonna do a wisdom check instead of a spell. Yeah, I am going to. What's the fucking? What is it called? Why am I struggling with this? Going to discern realities.
Realities must be discerned.
I'm not gonna fucking discern realities. I'm just looking at this fucking thing.
Yeah. No, you are not. Yeah. Well, it sees you. As you pause, it lunges at you. And that's when Silavana comes in and just spikes down with her blade.
Damn, lady.
Basically, she pins it into the ground.
Oh.
Okay.
And instead, it decides to bite her leg.
Oh.
So this thing is pinned down, though, right?
Yes.
So
Silavana
Felina,
has
who's
pinned
been at this point, mostly annoyedly like trying to wipe mud off of her, sees that it's pinned down, and this kind of go. I've been eyeing this thing for a while, though. I've been examining this thing, looking at this thing, and now this thing is pinned. It is, essentially defenseless to something that Felina wants to do. So I want to go and I want to try and use a Requiem sever. And I want to try and sever it from the ground. Which is, from, Earth itself.
It's kind of fucked up.
Yeah. And that is, I mean, it's helpless right now. Do I need a roll to, like, throw something at it or something?
You open your eyes.
Yeah.
This thing is an earth elemental.
Right.
So, severing it from earth.
You're gonna kill it.
Really a thing.
It's just an elemental of nothing.
It
It becomes an
is Earth.
infinite elemental.
No, it is Earth. So that's not going to happen.
Hmm.
I don't know, separated from.
Can I separate it from its, like... I don't know the word for, like, animateness. Like, just turn it into...
You just want to paralyze it.
Or just turn it into just regular Earth. Sever it from the elemental part of it. Like, I want to separate the Earth from the elemental, just turn this into regular Earth, or... Can I do that, or is that too?
That's also too just innate.
But severing it from magic? Severing it from...
I mean, I don't know that elementals are necessarily magic in this setting.
Yeah. It's a bit too it might be a little too simple of a creature for
Right.
Requiem to do much.
Yeah, that's a shame.
But
I'll
Sylvana like seeds like grits her teeth and like actually she like tries to withdraw her leg and like there's like a discoloration there now.
Oh,
And she backs up and just says, damn thing's poisonous.
Gosh,
Oh,
Angelo's going to try something else, because now he's just... Well, electricity didn't work. So, instead, Angelo's going to, like, basically grab the thing with both hands, and he's going to just... He's going to go for fire instead.
Alrighty.
He is going to just basically try and superheat this thing, like... I don't
I'm
know...
gonna cook it.
Yeah. We'll just see, like, if it's dirt, or
Ooh,
if it's, like,
bake
mud or...
it.
Yeah, you're baking it basically.
Yeah.
like a kiln.
That
Harden
might
it
at
up.
least slow it down.
Yep.
Or it'll just make it harder and tougher. We'll find out.
So yeah, alright. Cast a spell, I guess.
I'm kind of thinking because I still haven't taken a minute, so this still has a -1, which is bad to say, but what are we gonna do? 10. All right. Was this? Yeah, this is cast a spell. So, 10. Choose one. I'm gonna say your spell has unforeseen side effects and might draw unwanted attention.
Right. So yeah, you cast a spell to turn that to super cook this thing. And when you super cook it, it left a bit of itself in Sylvana's leg.
oh no.
Wait.
So as you see it begin to heat up, it starts to screech, and also Sylvana like yelps and grabs her leg as her leg starts to get a bit starts to heat up as well.
Well,
Okay,
it will
I think,
cauterize
it's-
whatever.
Angelo
injury.
like immediately recoils when he realizes that somehow also got into her.
Yeah, and but eventually, as it super cooks, like it does just as your spell ends, it like is just it's just been completely baked into like, you know, what do you call it?
Like terracotta.
Yeah, basically, and like it is like
Or ceramic.
almost entire. It is pretty much looks to be unmoving, and it kind of just takes a while, and then it just kind of crumples away.
Okay, that... Yeah, Angelo's just looking at Sylvana and just... That worked. Are you okay?
Yeah, she's like, she just shakes her head, and then just sort of like wobbly stands up and just grabs her blade and sheathes it.
Angelo, like, takes out his healing potion and tosses it over to her.
She looks at it and just, I could see a doctor when we get to Osprey.
We don't know what poison we're dealing with, and I just cooked the inside of your leg. I don't think we should toy around with that.
Is the creature dead, Neo?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, no. Since this is after battle, Hero is gonna heal her.
You've got your bio.
Felina
And-
looking at it does, Felina does go over and looking at Syl, and then she just looks at her. I could take off the leg.
Everyone gets 4 HP.
All right. So yeah,
Oh, I should
Sylvana.
have max HP.
Felina.
Yeah,
and
actually,
then
'cause we got a night's rest.
looks at Angelo and then just like nods and just says point taken and drinks the potion. And thankfully she sighs a little bit as it sort of like you can tell like it expels like the venom and that was left inside of her leg, but that there is still like super cooked bits of earth inside of the leg fall out, and like that left a mark.
Didn't quite. I didn't quite put all those pieces together. I'm sorry about that.
It's fine. Like I said, you make a call and you don't hesitate.
Right. Oh, no, yeah. Angelo still did hesitate, but oh well.
At least it would take care
It's
of
good
it.
that you have that fan brace back.
Sure is. Didn't realize how dizzying the world could feel without it.
All right.
Alright.
We
don't have
walk.
much further to go to Osprey, don't we?
We don't.
Alright,
can
we didn't
walk.
run into any of those military types so far.
And then we run into the military types.
I mean, they're gorillas. Their whole thing is being hidden.
Oh my god, they're big gorillas?
I knew Hero was going to
it's always
and I was just
every
you know,
Swede character. That's every Swede character.
We didn't get to have the ape last party, and it will never
Gorilla.
not be a crime. Imagine if we brought the ape into Dreamtown.
Imagine Swede making a character that doesn't go monkey.
Monkey. No, Hero doesn't actually go monkey. But Axe would. Axe hear about gorilla fighters, he's like, monkey.
What do the gorillas have to fight about?
So yeah, you're making your way, and after slower travel, you find yourself at the gates of Osprey.
I can't believe it, we're at the gates
The
of Osprey.
kids are very excited. And as
Yay!
you approach, one of the gate guards looks like, wait, are those 10 kids? Hold on.
Yes, officer, we have found the missing kids.
Yes. They were
Oh.
they were kidnapped by a group operating quite a ways south of here. And well, we got them.
Oh my god. We were putting out word for you guys.
Yeah, we put up one poster.
And he looks at you and just says, "Huh. Well, you may not be bounty hunters, but we would like to reward you for this."
That's very nice
thank
to hear.
you. We appreciate it, and we will accept that very graciously.
Yeah,
All right.
but first we need to make sure the kids get home safely.
Yeah. Come on. He calls up another guard officer, who comes up and is like, "Hey, venturing group found the kids. Go help him bring them to guards to the guard office." Good job.
Thank you.
We did it.
Did it. We saved the children.
All right, yeah, and yeah, you're brought inside to Osprey. Well, the map looks a little bit like this.
Ooh, nice.
Let's have a gander at this. Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my god, they have a park.
It's a very big park.
Mm-hmm.
It's very central in the city too, almost like some
Yeah.
sort of central park.
This
Yeah.
come on, this place has like 3 New Yorks. Can't be.
This whole place is actually New York.
Every city in Hemlock is actually just New York, but a different vibe of New York.
Yeah, every single city is just based on other fucking stories my dad told me about New York.
Yeah.
Anyway, this you might recognize this Osprey Park and the lake inside of it from being the lake where Nostria met her boyfriend.
Oh boy. Wait. Who was Nostria's boyfriend?
Yeah.
Jack from Osprey.
Jackie 12 inches.
Oh,
Jackie
we only like actually met him like once or twice.
Jackie Footlong.
Yeah.
I don't like that name.
All right, yeah, you're brought to sort of like guard reception as they call over. They send people out to go collect the parents, who all come in, and they're like yeah, all the parents who and the teacher who come in, they are all extremely thankful. Hugs
Okay.
around if you accept them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
A bit
Hero.
awkwardly on Angelo's
Yeah.
behalf.
Yeah.
Silavana just kind of stays in the back and doesn't really say anything.
Too broody.
It's not cool to be hugged.
Yeah. Yeah. As
Question:
as
Does
they
Scott
head
get?
out,
Does Scott get all the most hugs? Like I like to think the kids.
the
hug
kids
him.
all hug him goodbye, yeah. And as they all leave, the guard at the central reception turns to you and says, "All right, so we put out a reward for information getting them back at 50 coin, but full-on rescue operation. Let's see, 150."
Oh my god, 50 each.
Might want to do your math there again, Hero.
Who's
Oh,
being
yeah.
discounted on that one? Several are being discounted on that
Yeah.
one.
He's just Scott and Silavana obviously are foregoing pay for this.
No, Hero was actually thinking of himself and Felina.
Himself and Felina.
Wow.
It's so magnanimous of you to forego pay and then just decide also Felina will forego pay.
You know, I want to point out just how much work Felina did in rescuing these kids. Like, the whole, possessing the body, guy us to the place, getting us in. Like, it's not like Felina was just, laid back. Felina was, a backbone of this operation.
But she
Fine.
did also say that our way of doing it was wrong and stupid.
Yeah, you're
She
giving
just thinks,
We're giving 30
and there are
points
still a
each.
lot of kidnapped kids down in,
so
So we're doing 30
area.
coins each. Is that?
you're given 150 coin. Angelo.
All right, so we get.
You're decided. You've been designated group leader.
All right, 30 coin each. That works, right?
Silavana
Yes.
puts a hand up, says, "I don't need."
Come on, I'm having enough trouble doing maths.
Well, if it'll make things easier for you.
Look, if you really don't want to forego this pay, just hold on to this 30 coin until it's really needed in the group.
Mm-hmm.
If you want, Angelo, I was always good at math. I could divide the coin up for you if you want.
No.
Silavana takes the coin. Scott thinks, "Oh wow, not broke again. Wonderful."
None of us are.
I didn't actually
someone-
expect. I didn't actually expect to get any money out of this, so that's a nice bonus.
Yeah, neither did I. And I wasn't caring, but then we spent money on the kids, so we had to. It's good. We have money again. He says as he grabs his purse, looking at Felina.
As a mysterious man walks in and bumps into Hero.
Well, Felina no longer even has a coin purse.
Yeah, this is Elena looking at Hero, just sort of like, what do you need money for?
Survive?
Why? I thought
It
you
can be
could hunt.
exchanged for goods and services.
I thought you could hunt for all your food.
I mean, I can, but
wow, within one session, that's become Felina's gambit against Hero. Wow, what do you need money for, Hunter boy?
Yeah.
Oh,
I remember
well,
when we were in flight, you didn't want us, Scott and I went and got the hotel, but you were all, oh no, we can camp outside. So you can camp fine, you can hunt for food. What do you need any of this for? I have rent to pay.
oh yeah, no, of
Why don't you
course.
just move into the wilderness if you hate rent so much?
I don't. I'm just pointing I have a use for money.
So you like rent?
So,
I mean,
One of the
yeah,
people,
I guess.
one of the people at the reception says, if you want a place to spend money, there's a circus just behind the city.
How come it's not in the city?
Actually, you know what? Fine, yeah, it's in the city. It's in
Nice.
the city here as well.
In the-
There's a circus in town.
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
They got put up in the leisure square.
Ironically, if hadn't done this going back with the kids, would have also gotten paid for, escorting the circus, but kind of got hired and then immediately bailed on y'all's jobs again, so.
So, I mean,
all in.
that's that resolved. 30 coin, and now we just have to, I would say stop whatever the circus is doing, but we don't even know if we want to.
We probably should. Felina just says, with a sigh.
Okay, well,
I don't think it's necessary. I more and more, I'm not even sure what they're doing is bad, but they're gonna fail.
I mean, look at it logically. Well, not even logically, just I don't even know under what lens we're looking at it through, but a big secret ritual that you have to hide to carry out with a man who has several souls, there's not a good end to that, right?
Could be.
No.
But, I mean, there's not a good end to this, at least, well, who knows, maybe but I don't know. This isn't gonna turn out how they think it's gonna turn out.
Alright, well, let's...
And did you become so sure?
And Felina just taps the side of her head, doesn't answer that.
says something. Refuse to elaborate.
Exactly.
I have only just really put together the character who now has magical foresight powers got robbed this session.
I know, it's fucked up. The character who's an expert pickpocket and whose powers are all about, observation and perception.
Yeah.
I guess the moral of the story is there's always someone better out there.
It's not
Are
the
you
moral of the story.
Are you sure Felina just didn't find the guy really hot and kind of just
I'm positive he was not Felina's type.
I barely described him.
You
What if
described
he-
enough.
What if he was like a big ass, good looking himbo?
What if it was Randall? That'd be fucked
I mean,
up.
that was I did in fact ask multiple questions about him to confirm that he wasn't I was worried, I thought it might just be Randall she bumped into on the road, but
That would have
had to
made
make
things,
sure.
That would have made things simpler, but
Yeah. That's why I checked. Maybe, we don't know, because he went back past the party. Maybe Scott seduced him and, took back all of Felina's stuff, and he just has
No.
no one asked him.
Nah, Scott was too busy with the kids.
The dude was wearing leathers, maybe he's about that.
Leather armor.
You didn't describe what the leather armor looked like. I can picture
he's
whatever.
just a gimp
Pinky
wandering
Mad Max
around out
shit.
in the war
Yeah.
zone.
My god. I like how he robbed Felina, and you're just trusting his story that there's a war zone out there.
Oh, Felina does not trust that story, but if she explains why, that would invite questions.
What he
We
meant
know.
is there are gorillas out there and they're really mad.
Ook ook.
Alright.
I hear I hear one of them wears a
tie.
tie.
There actually, that feels natural.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we did it. We did it. We
We
saved
saved
the
the
kids.
children.
I do have one last question. This guy who was giving us the money, who was he? Like, that was actually giving us the money?
One of the city officials.
Oh, a city official.
Yeah.
Like, it just a bit more, like, is there like a whole procession of people and whatnot? Like, I don't know, like, how big a event is this that, like,
Pretty much. I mean, it's nighttime, so pretty much it was just an event of they sent out people. They sent people out to go grab all the parents and the teacher.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Felina was. I know this is a big assumption, but was Felina looking if one of those kids had a single mom?
Oh no, I think she was distracted by other things, unfortunately. She should have, but,
All right. So.
Yeah, no, maybe she should. She should be like, hey, saved your kid, maybe I need a reward.
Any bonds update?
Yes, I had.
I think I have a
all my
bond.
bonds
I think
update.
I have a bond that has changed.
All right.
Do you want to go first here, or do you want?
Okay,
Or do you need to write it out?
I'm trying to figure out.
Actually,
I'm trying to figure out a couple.
I already have all of mine, so I'm ready to go. If you
You
want.
might as well.
All right, so. First Angelo bond was fuck. Angelo really wants to be a hero like Hero. I think that's why he got pissy with me when he had to do mob work. It breaks his mental image of what he wants to be. He needs to learn that the idealistic image he has will ultimately do more harm than good. It's not compatible with the world. Okay, so now Angelo is glad I stole from his dad, to Hero's discomfort, and helped explain to Hero why some crime is good. It's good to see him becoming more confident in his own judgment, becoming more rational.
Cool.
Then the next Angelo bond is, so Angelo seems torn between wanting to avoid his old life and wanting to screw over his father. I want to help him navigate both desires, and I feel like I'm doing well. Now we have... Angelo seems to really appreciate that I screwed over his dad. I was worried he'd just be mad at me for taking the risk, but it's good to see that at the end of the day, we're of a like mind.
Ooh.
Which
Wonderful.
is an ominous thing for Felina to
Yeah.
say about you, that,
Yeah.
And this one, these two bonds are getting closer and closer, but this very much tied in with the thread it's with. Angela seems to be starting to loosen up, but I feel like I've been a good influence, that one. I think Angelo is starting to understand me better, and take my lessons more to heart, though there's still a lot he's not grasping.
Aha. All right.
Those are my Angelo bonds. Now with Hero. Let's do this one first. So previously, Hero finally did it. He outright lied to me to fake drinking. He fucked up and dropped a bomb in the bar, and then told the truth enough to the guards to potentially endanger Angelo, so his priorities are fucked. But he's learning to bold-facedly lie. We got even more of that. Hero finally accepted that sometimes cool crimes like stealing can be good, and willingly became an accessory to my theft, if with some annoying whinging. The real world is getting through to him.
Nice.
I've got I've got a bond I'm going to eliminate, and
Did Felina have another hero bond?
Yes, she does.
Let's finish that.
Felina is so fucking hell bent
Hell bent on what?
in making Hero just. I'm gonna make you realize.
Okay, so previously, the other one with Hero. Hero is getting more and more obnoxious, with less and less hesitation. I can't believe he had the nerve to teleport in the room while I was with Scott, then give me shit, Sharona. That's gotten worse. Dealing with Hero is getting to be more and more like pulling teeth. Every time something is difficult, he's there to be annoying. Every time I try to be nice, he's there to ruin it. I'm usually good at not letting things get me angry, but my limits are being tested.
so All
You
right.
can't let him find out you were fleeced. You
Oh,
can't.
absolutely not.
So this one I'm eliminating. Selena said she covered me in Tensus. I wonder how. She makes it tricky to trust her when every good turn she does, she hides. Where everything cruel she does, she embraces. How can I get her to address that balance? I was going to kind of advance that into, like, oh, Felina did something nice to me, but I'm a little bit cagey because I really wasn't. So I just think I'm just kind of eliminating that.
It's resolved.
It's just resolved, I think.
Resolved. There you go.
Yeah.
You get to take an XP for that. Get rid of it.
I have changed my other one with Felina, and it kind of the reason I've changed it with Felina is because I think there's just a better angle here, and it's really good. It's really good, that last one, because the last one you had, because Felina said she may have helped if I'd come to her when I was trading a room for the kids, but she has stolen me in the past. I need to figure out when I can fully trust her. I do trust Felina, she truly does have my back, but I have to see that she and Hero get on better. They'll never see eye to eye, but if they can understand each other's worldviews, they might get on better. I've got to rephrase that last part because it's repetitive, but
Yeah.
no, I think at this point,
good.
Angelo does trust. Okay, Felina's probably not going to screw me over. She's done me a good turn for basically no gain of herself. Just did it to make me happier. And he doesn't know there's much deeper Machiavellian instincts fucking going on there.
Are there?
Yeah, just, well, in a 4chan, not in a 4chan, just in this childish sense of, he's finally going to accept the world is shit. Just
It's
like
just
me.
her Joker moment.
But, yeah.
He's just the Joker.
Then, alright. I've reworded that last part too. Then they'll get on too. Which is naive. But there we go. So, yeah, now Angelo wants to be the fucking truce maker between those two.
Alright. Any other bonds?
I didn't update the hero bond because I still haven't really advanced it. Because it's really not... It's really just kind of... This is just kind of going on. There's no advancement yet. There's just... I did impress him, but I fucked up in the process. There might be something there, but I didn't really ruminate on it.
Well, it's more about how you impress him. Like, you're trying to impress him about being a
I guess
hero.
I'm kind of... You know what? No. Because I did also have the talk with Sylvana where Angelo is at least pragmatic enough to kind of... Yeah, sometimes the bad guy's gotta go if you're in real danger.
Yep.
So, Angelo does at least recognize that he wants Hero to be right, but also kind of feels like he isn't.
Yeah. There was sort of a missed opportunity to talk to Hero about what Sylvana did.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's true. And also, I didn't bring it up, but
yeah, Hero never came to it either. But I should have breached that.
I feel actually that I can work that into a character moment. Actually,
yeah, I got something. I feel like I can morph this, not now but later, into Angelo becoming weirdly protective of like. I've got to keep him innocent of how horrible this actually is.
Yeah. Alright, anything else?
That's me.
Alright.
I have not advanced the Dingo bond. That has...
What is there to advance? He is a non-existing character.
He has disappeared.
Hope he killed that guy.
He's probably like... He probably died on the way home somewhere.
Died on his way home.
Died on his way to Boss Hog.
He probably just lies in a ditch somewhere. I can't really feel. I don't really feel I have a bond with Angelo, but you know, I'm gonna be honest. I was really half-tempered. Okay, so here's my current bond with Felina. If you're done, Snake.
I'm done.
Yeah. So here's my current bond. We're trying to save Felina's boyfriend. Yeah. I don't know if this is evolving, but I feel it has morphed a bit. She cheats on him, takes my coin, and like, so that's bad. But
are you going to try and make Randall break up with her? That'd be
no.
That'd be low.
No. I'm just gonna say I was really tempted to just copy fucking Felina's, except replace it with dealing with Felina is getting more and more like pulling teeth. I really kind of want to do it, but I decided to reword it. So basically, like, the young Polina is getting more and more obnoxious. Every time I try to be nice to her, she stubbornly refuses to admit she needs help. I offered her one of my.
When has he ever tried to be nice to Felina?
He
It's
fucking tried to
never
pull you out of the way. Poison
tried
gas.
to give rations when you clearly didn't have any.
One of my rations, he stole his instead.
You wanted to steal more as well from children.
What the fuck?
Felina
So-
hating Hero in her own head, as she hates him so much she steals food from children's mouths to not accept a gesture from him.
Oh wait, I used to.
He wasn't trying. No, after when he made the gesture, she was trying to steal from him, not from the kids.
But then you stole from. But then you happily would have stolen from kids to dodge the gesture.
That was earlier.
That was the old me.
But yeah, I feel the bond has changed now from just being mad at Felina to just kind of pitying her. Like, Jesus Christ, what are you? Stop!
She
Just
needs help. She's a kleptomaniac.
yeah, like Hero is willing to help, and she just says no.
Are
So
there any
yeah.
therapists in Terrebonne? Don't answer that.
Oh, so
There is a hypnotherapist.
Yeah, come on.
Oh my gosh. You need to be suggestible for that to work, and
actually, wait, I have a
Felina
good
does
picture.
have
Wait,
something in did
I have a
get
great.
She had
I have a
something
great.
right.
I have a great
What
picture
was
that sounds.
Neo saying? I couldn't.
Felina, you did have something erased. Remember when you were in Maddox's body?
True. That's
Oh,
true.
Anyway, this picture I feel sums up Selena. Like every time Hero tries to help her.
Nice. That's the barrel. Ridiculous. Wonderful. Alright.
But yeah,
Anything else
I feel.
with the bond, Hero?
No, I don't feel I have changed much with Angelo. Like we kind of still talk, but we're still kind of on the same page.
Any
Yeah.
other
I feel.
I think we're just dumbass bro idiots at this point.
Yeah.
We're on a similar. We're on like a sort of similar but different wavelength with that.
Yeah. So yeah, that's like the bond with Felina I feel had changed. I did help those kids with her powers. Nah, that's basically the same. Yeah, so that's one bond.
Alright. Okay. So, did you use your abilities to get someone or something out of danger, Hero?
Yes,
Yeah, you did. Great job.
several.
You're such a great role player, Swede. You did it
I am
again.
a fantastic role player.
My gosh, Felina, did you possess someone in order to increase your material wealth?
So I want to argue this.
Okay.
Oh
boy.
When she did the burglary thing, that was off screen, but she still did it and possessed Katrina to, do the case the joint as a window washer,
What?
which was so she could steal from it. Used.
She possessed? No, she didn't.
I thought that was. I don't know. That was what I was picturing.
Possessed Katrina. Jeez. Katrina, help.
Yeah, Katrina helped. Like I assumed, in the two part where Katrina can still talk, but they're like in her head together to like look at,
You didn't say that. I don't agree with that.
Damn, fucked up.
Yeah.
SMH.
Bad role playing.
Not true. I'm
Upsetting.
being denied my role playing.
Angelo, did you attract renown, infamy, or rapt attention with your magic?
From Hero exclusively when I launched a worm, but then failed to fucking
Yeah, it
follow
was-
up.
I mean, it was still fucking cool.
But we've been out in the wild this whole fucking game, so
What about the kids? What
I
about
had
the kids?
I enraptured that town with the magic of geography.
Wait, what about the kids? Did the
the
kids
kids were
think?
more impressed with stuff Hero and Scott were doing.
Yeah, I didn't really like show off magic around them.
So, so no XP for your alignment. Bad role
Can I get?
Hey,
Wait,
wait,
Neo,
all right,
Neo.
I wanna
Neo.
argue.
Wait,
I'll
Neo.
do you.
I wanna argue. So my argument is I used magic in the process of saving those kids at some point, and we got some renown when we returned those kids. So magic was, involved to a degree.
Magic was around the circumstances.
Yes.
Magic was in the vicinity.
Magic was there if you think about it.
Hey Neil.
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to turn you down.
Wow.
Hey Neil, since I impressed the kids, can I take any?
Unorthodox, chronologically out there role playing is just not good for the confines of the jagged alignment system.
Hey Neil, can I?
The best role player.
Neil, can I take any XP for fulfilling Snake's alignment?
Don't you fucking cuck me with my alignment, you son of a bitch.
Oh god.
That should be a fucking Oh god, that should be an alignment for class.
Alignment fulfills someone else's alignment.
That's really good. Did we learn something new and important about the world?
Simplistic elemental monsters exist, and we got some
Gorilla
stuff from the books about the 300, 400-year-old languages in the Mud Ocean.
And the gorilla fighters. We learned about the gorilla fighters that was still.
We never saw them. They might not actually exist. That might have been a lie.
Might have been a bullshit story.
Yeah, but we learned about them.
We didn't even learn how stubborn Felina is.
Did we learn something? I guess not.
I thought, wow, a lot happened this session.
I don't know,
but we didn't
that library. I don't know. Finding that library. I'd say finding out that existed was new and important.
Yeah, learning something. I would say that.
We are going back.
Felina also learned the prophecy that, of what's going to happen. That, the circus people are going to be
prophecy.
It's vague, but it's still oh, they're not happy with whatever happens. They're shocked and confused, and in various states of.
Maybe,
I would say that's
I don't know,
important.
Maybe Randall will flub his lines.
You didn't share that with the class, Felina.
She did. She said. Well, she said they're gonna fail.
I mean, I think.
Interesting.
Sad. Did we overcome a notable monster or enemy?
Yes.
Yes.
Dirtworm.
It was an earthworm.
Dirtworm.
Named Jim.
It was a lesser earth elemental.
It had poison.
The earth is poisonous.
Alright, okay. Notable. Very well. Take an XP for that.
Did
we loot a memorable treasure?
Level 10, baby.
Did we loot a memorable treasure?
I got my Vambrace back, and yes, Felina did.
Yeah,
loot
I think Felina.
treasure.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. The Lombard artifact. Definitely.
A Lombard artifact.
Take an XP for that, and take an XP for playing well gamed.
Nice. One XP away.
I'm level 10. Let's fucking do this. Even though I've got no good moves left to take. They're all kind of boring.
Let's get to multi-class your next level.